Hey y'all! Story time on how my friend got pregnant by my ex-boyfriend. Watch all the way through and leave your questions for the end. Okay, so this all started senior year, 2021. So during this time, the world was on lockdown in 2021. So I was hybrid in school. So I would go to school and then do school on my computer. I had my own car, so I had a lot of freedom. And my mama and them really ain't know what was going on for real. Just a little context before we get into the video. Okay, so it was a Friday. I had just left school. I was on the way to Jack in the Box to go get some food before I go back home. So we gonna call the boyfriend Dwayne. So when I walked in, I spotted Dwayne. He had dreads. He was tall, tattoos, and I only could see the side of his body when I first walked in. So he was waiting to get his food, so I went ahead and placed my order, and I just felt like, you know when somebody's staring at you and you just feel them looking at you? He was just staring at me like, and I felt him, but I was trying to act like I ain't really feel him. So after he had his little stare off, he finally decided to say something. He was like, "My name Dwayne, how you doing?" I'm like, "I'm good, baby. What's up?" Like, what? He look good. Told him my name. We exchanged numbers. He ended up walking me to my car. So as he walking me to my car, his phone is just ringing nonstop. And you know when a dude talking to you through the window, like the window is down and he hovered in a car. So I could see his phone steady ringing, but it just wasn't my place to say nothing. That should have been a red flag right then and there that he was not going to be nothing. But still kept on talking to that man. Boom. So Saturday roll over. I forgot about him. He haven't texted me. He haven't said nothing. And I wasn't finna reach out to him. So 10 o'clock come, 10 p.m. He finally get in contact with me. "Oh, baby, I've been thinking about you. I was locked up. This happened." And I'm like, okay. This my first impression of him, mind you. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm like, you good as long as you straight. That's all that matter. Trying to sound wifey. Trying to sound like that one. So he ended up planning a date with me and was like, "I want to take you to Steak 48. So 4 to 5 years ago, if you from Houston, you know, like Steak 48 used to be a real big deal. When a boy was like, "I want to take you to Steak 48, you get dressed, get cute." So it was COVID time. Keep that in mind. So I had to get dressed super early because they was closing early, like around 5, I think. So I had got dressed and I put my stuff on. We ended up going out to eat. So I just ended up asking him when we got there. I was like, "So what you do for a living?" He did not want to give me a straight answer. So I was just like, okay, I'm going to let it go. But I knew it was something that he was doing that he ain't had no business doing. Because what are you going to jail for? And I just met you. I was young and dumb at the time, so I'm like, shoot, he getting money. I don't got nothing to do with what he got going on. So as long as he don't involve me, I'm good. Okay, so we kicked it off strong. I started going to his house. He had a high rise in Houston, but he was very strict on who come to his house. Y'all need to keep that in mind. Remember that he was very strict on who come to his house. Okay, so fast forward to his birthday, it was COVID-19 and we couldn't go to the club because everything was shut down. Like the whole world was on lockdown. So he ended up having a block party for his birthday and we all went there. When I say we all went there, it was Keisha. I'm going to call my friend Keisha and I'm going to call my other friend Lonnie. So it was me, Keisha, Lonnie, and we all rode together and we rode in Keisha's car. And I was still a senior in high school, so all of this was new to me. Like, we was so turned, smoking, drinking, having fun. Like, I'm having fun. The boys out with the slabs, everybody outside. Like, it's a time. So Keisha, she was like really tore up. So I didn't want to just let her go home by herself because we had already rode together. So I was supposed to leave with Dwayne, but I ended up just leaving with Keisha. I drove her car to Dwayne's house. Remember, I told y'all he was very strict on people coming to his house. Like, he had family members that had not been to his house, partners that had not been to his house, but you let my friends come to your house. At the time, I wasn't thinking about it, but now, very weird. At that point, I don't think nothing was going on. I had slept in a room with him and Keisha and them had slept on a couch. So I don't think they was dealing with each other at that point. And if you know, you know. At this time, everybody was having motion. PPP, stimulus, like, baby, everybody was outside for real during lockdown. So I had always kept Keisha around, which caused her and Dwayne to get close. Never again would do that. But anyways, Dwayne had introduced her to his friend. I'ma call him Lil Bank, and they had hit it off real strong. So we had all went to Galveston and got a little cabin. Everybody was there. Lil Bank, Dwayne, me, and Keisha. So we was playing like that little drunk Monopoly game that you make with the board. We ended up playing it and everybody had got tore up. So I thought me and Lil Bank was passed out on the couch and them two was nowhere to be found. But I wasn't thinking nothing of it at the time. I looked at my phone. It was like 3 a.m. and I had to use the restroom real bad. So I had got up. I went to the guest restroom and it was locked. So I'm banging on the door. I'm like, I gotta use the restroom. It's silent for like 1 minute, not hearing nothing. I'm still banging on the door. Still didn't occur to me that nothing was going on. But then finally Keisha was like, I'm in here. And I was like, oh, my bad. Left, went upstairs and went to go use the other restroom. Then I went to go lay down back on the couch. Like, how grand could I be? I think at the time, them people was hunching at that time, y'all. If y'all got all the way to this part, let me know if y'all want a part 2, and I'm going to keep on going. Bye. Make sure y'all go get this lipstick. My friend got pregnant by my boyfriend, and he ended up going to jail, part 2. Before we get into the story time, I'm just going to show y'all how good this SOS lip plumper is. If you haven't got it yet, go get it. Okay, so we're going to fast forward 2 months from the situation that happened at the cabin. So we still doing the same stuff, like me, Lil Bank, Keisha, Dwayne. We'll all go places. Everybody is hanging around each other, getting along. Like, I did not see this betrayal coming at all. So like I said, PPPs and stimulus was real big in 2020, 2021. So with that being said, a lot of people was going to the bank. So if you're from Houston, then you should know hitting ATMs was at an all-time high. That's what all the dudes was doing to get their little money. So boom, Keisha let Lil Bank get on her head like, you could come on the road with me. You gonna be good. You're not gonna get in no trouble. I'm gonna make sure you straight. And she ended up going. But she was good car, so she was still involved in what they had going on. She would be the good car on the play. So everything had went well. They came back home. They had the money. Keisha and Lil Bank went and got them apartment. And me and Dwayne, like, we just living. He take me on days. I'm going here. I'm going there. Getting me anything I want. Anything my little heart desires, he was getting it. I did not think that this boy was cheating. So Keisha seen how much money was coming in. And she was like, I want to do it again. I was like, I don't know, friend. Like, I got a bad feeling about this. I don't want you to go. Like, don't go. She still ended up going. So they got on the road and they ended up going to Arizona. Keisha decided that she wanted to go. So Keisha is ducked off like in a spot where she can't be seen, but she could still see them. So she's looking out for them while they're on the play. And it was like 2 other dudes with them. Okay, so they went ahead, did what they needed to do. They got the money. The 2 other dudes, they went their separate way. And then Dwayne and Lil Bank had got in the car with Keisha and they was headed to the highway. So Dwayne had FaceTime me doing the money spread, like showing me all the money they done got. I'm like, yeah, y'all turn, like, ready for them to come home. So Lil Bank in the background, like, turn that music down. The law's right there. Drive right, like, drive accordingly. So Keisha get real shaky. I keep on hearing them say, bro, drive right, drive right. Like, they mad. And that's, like, probably building up her anxiety even more. So the police hurry up and get behind them. Now they on a chase. Keisha is still scared. She like, I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go to jail. Hollering. Y'all, this girl is on the highway throwing the money out the window. What is that gonna do? So she's driving crazy trying to get away. She ended up wrecking the car. The car not able to move no more. So they get out on feet and try to run. But they ended up all getting caught. This was Keisha's first time in jail, so she got a PR bond and was let out like 2 days or 3 days afterwards. Dwayne had to sit because he had another warrant in a different county, and then Lil Bank got out maybe like 4 months after that. He bonded out. Y'all, she even had the nerve to call me to let me know she was pregnant. She never said by who, so I just assumed it was Lil Bank since they was together. So me and Dwayne are still together, and I'm still talking to him every day. He just in jail. Shortly after Keisha had her baby, I got a call from Lil Bank. He gets to yelling on the phone. This whole time this girl been playing me. The baby is not mine. This not my baby. I'm like, what's going on? Where is Keisha? Like, make sure y'all come back for part 3 because it's finna get good. Anyways, go get that lip plump. Bye. Last and final part of how my friend got pregnant by my boyfriend, part 3. So we left off where LeBanc was distraught, baby. He was in shambles. The whole time while I'm on the phone with LeBanc, I just keep on saying, where is Keisha? What's going on? Where is Keisha? Because I'm just confused. I understand Keisha is my friend, but LeBanc, why are you calling me with this information? Where is Keisha? So Keisha finally said something. She in the back yelling, don't believe him, then he's lying. Don't believe nothing he say. Anything comes out his mouth is a lie. I'm like, okay, so who's the daddy? Like, y'all, what's going on for real? And you could tell they was fighting because she out of breath. He yelling. On FaceTime, the house just towed up. Like, what's going on? So LeBanc got Keisha's phone on FaceTime and he flipped the camera and he's showing me the messages. I'm like, okay, so that's how you got your information. That's what I'm thinking in my head. Keisha is steady trying to fight this man to get her phone. Like, don't show my phone. Don't show her nothing. Don't show my phone in the back. I'm like, what? So, out of respect for her, I just hung up the phone. I hung up the FaceTime because, number one, y'all arguing. I'm pretty sure she embarrassed. She don't want me to know what's going on between them. So, I hangs up. Baby, when I say Lil Bank called me right back immediately. Child, he went to that Securus and showed me that name. I said, wait, let me see this. Child, me and Lil Bank on the phone hurt. He get to reading the messages. You know that feeling when you get in your stomach, like your stomach knotted up? Y'all, that's exactly how I felt. Y'all, these people was in a full-blown relationship behind our back. She sending pictures of the baby. He talking about he missed them. All type of shit. Like, what? How you missed them and they never even met the baby? Everything just so unbelievable. Like, everything happening so fast. Everything is unbelievable. She's still in the background talking about it's a lie. We seeing it with our own eyes. I'm like, bro, shut up. At this point, I'm sick of her. Shut up. Lil Bank said he was finna put her out and hung up on me. So I don't know what happened with them after that. But I know with me, baby, I went to that Securus and sent the longest paragraph, read that boy his rights, and he never heard from me since, and still trying to figure out ways to get in contact with me. And I'm not gonna act like I just gracefully stopped talking to Keisha, because that was not the case. I tried to whoop her multiple times, y'all. Multiple. But she was never on that, so eventually I just left it alone. But that's all I got for y'all today. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. And I know it was taking a long time for me to put my parts out. But y'all gotta understand, it was like me opening up a whole new can of worms. Betrayal on both sides from my man and my friend. Crazy. Like, real crazy. Make sure y'all like this, repost it. If y'all want some more story times, just let me know. My life is crazy. I have plenty. Bye, y'all.